Sure, it's glamorous. Sure, it's a dream come true. But just like any other kind of life, you win some and you lose some when you're living the life of a K-pop artist. I've always wanted to sit down with a fellow K-pop artist to have a heart-to-heart about this job and let them know, hey, I feel you. And now finally, I get to do just that. Joining me in the studio for a Monday segment, I Feel You, is NVee of the K-pop girl group Blackswan. Hi, NVee.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good, as always, too.
Yeah. It's Monday.
It's Monday. It's another Monday.
Today feels like a Monday.
Every day feels like a Monday.
Every day feels like a Monday.
Yeah. But how are you coping with the weather these days?
I really need the weather to figure itself out because some days, I guess this weekend was really, really cold, though I stayed inside the whole weekend. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't know because I know Gabby went out for Seoul Fashion Week. So she said it was really, really cold this weekend. Yeah. But then during the beginning of the week, it was actually quite nice. Mm-hmm. It was like not too, wasn't warm, but like it wasn't freezing. Earlier past week. It was actually not too cold, but then I guess Thursday started to become really cold again. So I was like, I needed to figure it out.
Yeah, I was telling you that I was in Jeju Island a few days ago, and it was snowing there, like a lot. Yeah.
I thought Jeju was supposed to be hotter all the time.
Here. Yeah. It was okay. I was there for 3 days. It was okay the first 2 days. And then the last day it started heavy snowing. Yeah. I was very shocked. Is it winter? Is it Christmas now?
Right?
Winter, cold winter now.
It only snowed, I think, twice during September. I mean, not September. December. Mm-hmm. So now it's like, why is it snowing so much now?
Yeah, I was quite shocked to see that. But it was nice, to see snow in February.
Maybe it had, you know what Groundhog Day is?
What is that?
So Groundhog Day, at least in the U.S., we don't really celebrate it too much as a big holiday, but Groundhog Day is like a day where if you see like a groundhog coming out, you see its head or no. It's either its head or its shadow. If you see its shadow, then you get 2, 3, or 4 more weeks of winter. And yeah. So it's like some sort of, I think, superstition. But yeah, it's an actual day though. So who knows? Maybe someone saw the shadow or a head of a groundhog and now that's why we're getting more days of winter.
Maybe. But it's already February and spring will be up soon.
Spring is coming. When is the normal time that spring comes? April in Korea or earlier? March?
But it's still cold in March, so I would say April. April has the nicest weather, April and May.
I agree. Because
that's
when it starts to get warm.
Yeah, because I remember studying when I was in university. Midterm was around April or May, and those were the most beautiful days.
Yeah, I need April and May to come quick, please, because...
And that's also the best way to, best time to get married.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, that's when the flowers bloom, so you get the cherry blossoms or and everything. So it would be pretty. It's just... I think the flowers would be pretty. A spring wedding would be very, very beautiful.
Very beautiful.
It's just... there's a lot of pollen in the air, so I might get a lot of allergies if I were to have a spring wedding. And the cherry blossoms, when they bloom, sometimes they create a nice smell, and sometimes they don't have a nice smell. So I don't know if I could do a spring wedding. The aesthetic, I think it would be really beautiful. I think I'd choose either a fall or a summer wedding. For sure not winter. I don't care if it's snowing and it's beautiful. It's too cold for that. You can't do anything outside. And that's when all of your wedding shoots are usually done, is outside, right?
That's right.
So yeah, no winter weddings.
No winter. Especially if you want to do it outdoors.
Right?
Do you want to do it outdoors?
I do.
Oh.
That's why I'm thinking I would, if I were to do it, I'd do an early fall wedding right when the leaves change colors. and everything is really beautiful is right when you do it, before it gets really cold. If not, I would do a summer wedding.
Summer wedding. I did a summer wedding.
Yeah, I just feel bad in the summer. If I do a summer wedding, then I sweat a lot, so I don't want to sweat my wedding dress.
The thing with summer wedding is the rain, the 장마.
Yeah, out here, is it like predictable with rain? Or, because usually July is when it rains a lot, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. So it's better to stay indoors just to be safe if you want to do it in summer.
So usually if you were going to do a summer wedding, it would be in what? May, June would be perfect?
Summer wedding would be June, July.
June, July.
I think they're both similar.
Right before the rainy season comes?
Yeah, I did it in the rainy season, but thankfully it didn't rain that day.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was inside
The
anyways.
luck of the wedding. The luck of the wedding. It cannot rain on your big day.
That's right. And let's take a look at some comments. Would you like to read the first?
Of course. King Lindo TV says, "Hi, Queen NVee. I love you and Gabby. I love you and Gabby's cover you posted on SNS. And happy Black History Month, Queen. Man, this groundhog gave us more snow." Okay, so I wasn't wrong. Yeah, I think someone saw a shadow. But thank you. I'm glad you liked the cover. And happy Black History Month, everyone.
And Luciano S. Jr. says, "Welcome, NVee. Looking good with glasses on today."
Yeah, I just did my skincare today. So I wanted to put some glasses on to cover the tiredness in my eyes.
Looks great on you.
Thank you.
You can pull off any style.
Oh, thank you.
The next comment, please.
Kitty Girl 1404 says, "Hello, NVee. Today you're in green and you're both saying you want to wear cheetah outfit theme. I'm still waiting." Oh, we still haven't done that, have we?
Cheetah, what was this about?
Remember last year when we were talking about planning our outfits and we were gonna wear I had a cheetah overall.
Yeah.
I don't think I have it anymore though.
Why did we plan this out?
I think it was one episode because they always commented, excuse me, they always commented that our outfits are so similar or like we planned it. And so then we're like, no, we don't plan it. It just happens that way. But then we were like, oh, but we should plan an outfit. I have a cheetah thing and you can do a cheetah thing too. So yeah, I think we forgot about that. But I do not have those overalls anymore.
I'll have to dig into my closet and find those.
I don't have the cheetah print anymore. I gave it away.
Oh, you gave it away.
Yeah.
Oh, well, me too. I gave half of my closet away.
You see, you're doing good.
But
you're doing good.
There are some things that I kind of regret. Some outfits that I wish I could get back.
I should have kept that so I can wear it now. Because sometimes when I do it, I'm like, oh, I don't really wear this anymore, so I'm going to give it away. And then when I give it away, like a couple days or a week or two later, I'm like, oh, I could have used that. I should have kept it.
Yeah. There are times
that's why it's
that,
hard.
Yeah, you feel like you need it back. But then when you get it back,
you don't
really use it that much. And that's so weird.
Exactly. Well, maybe we won't do a cheetah-themed outfit anymore, but maybe we'll think of maybe a color scheme or a certain style.
Yeah, let's think about it. All right, let's chat some more after a song break. Here's the latest by NVee's bias group, Grenade by wondrous. Yay! We just heard Grenade by wondrous. What do you think about the song?
I mean, I always love their music. I love it. I told you this was my first time listening to it because I think it just released a week or two ago, or last month in January, and I didn't get to listen to it until now. I'm so sorry, but it's so good. It's so good. They always make amazing songs. So yeah, congrats, Wanda.
Congrats.
Somebody.
Great song. And Kitty Girl 1404 says, "Is it still winter season in Seoul?"
Yes. Yes, we're very deep in winter right now.
Yeah. We can't wait to get to spring.
I'm ready for the warm weather to come out. I feel so tired and lazy all the time because of winter.
Same here. We all feel the same way here. Unique Ananya 19 says, "Can we have a proper cover of Wicked songs with NVee and Gabby dressed as Elphaba?" Is it?
I'm not dressing
Glinda.
as Elphaba, guys. I know Gabby would love to dress as Glinda because Glinda's, she's pink and Gabby loves pink and she's very pretty and just a pretty princess. Elphaba is also very pretty, but I do not want to if I'm going to do it, I'm just going to wear all black. Okay, I'm not gonna paint my skin green. No, I'm sorry. I will not be going into that character unless I'm in the show. No,
You can wear green like you are right now.
yeah, but it wouldn't bring the aesthetic. If Gabby's gonna dress as like Glinda, she's gonna dress as Glinda. She's gonna wear something very pretty and proper and energetic. Yeah, I can't just wear black. Yeah.
All right. Well, earlier on the show, I was sharing with our listeners that Korean kids these days don't dress like kids.
I don't even think it's just in Korea.
Really?
I think it's at least in the U.S. I've noticed it too. I don't know about any other countries, but U.S. I feel the same.
So it was found that kids as young as 5th graders are now shopping at the same online stores where the 20-somethings shop.
Wow.
Yeah, and many children's clothing brands now produce clothes that are basically smaller versions of grown-up clothes. So no more children's clothes that look like children's clothes.
Well, I mean, I think that's true, at least when I go to stores, not even just online stores. Online stores I can understand, but like stores in general, I still do see children's clothes.
Yeah.
They're just not as bought as much. I think parents or children like to style more nowadays. So at least back when I was a kid, me and my friends didn't care about clothes and fashion too much.
Oh, me too.
And we always make a joke nowadays. I'm like, man, the way kids dress nowadays look way better than how we dress because that is not how we dressed back then. We just had, like just throw something on, didn't care about the style, but we did care about shoes a lot. Especially in high school, middle school, high school, shoes were our like fashion. If you had like
one of our listener mentioned that.
Right. Shoes were the in thing. Clothes nowadays and styling and fashion design and everything, which I think is really cool, is a big thing. But back when I was a kid, shoes, if you got the new pairs of those specific brands, you were the go. You're like, oh, you got those pairs for Christmas? Oh my gosh, I want those too.
So what kind of shoes was a trend in your days?
I can't say the brand, right?
Not the brand, but you can describe what kind of shoes it was. What style?
You have the kind of like, I don't want to say the wrong kind of style, but in my opinion, if I were to describe it, it's like, those really expensive basketball type shoes, sneakers. Sneakers were a very big thing, and I like to describe this other pair as skateboard type shoes, the casual skater shoes, the kind of flat one, the one that starts with a V. That brand and the N brand too. Those types of shoes were
and
really
shoes with wheels on.
Yeah!
Those were a trend back in my days too.
Yes, the not the one that starts with the H, but we're gonna call them wheelies. Wheelies. I had a pair.
Oh,
I had 2 pairs. I lost the first one, and then the second one I bought on my own.
I wasn't into shoes, but my brother was. So
Yeah?
I remember how much of a trend that was, and everyone was wanted those shoes.
I think shoes were our big thing. But nowadays, I think especially with like social media being a big thing and like people just dressing so nice and so their fashion sense and style these days are way better than how it was when I was a kid.
Not just with kids, but everyone's dressing so well. And I have to say that children's fashion nowadays is really another level.
It is.
Because when I shop for my kids' clothes, wow,
you have to style, right?
You have to style them. And I was, just yesterday, I was going through social media and I came across 2 boy siblings, just like my boys. And then I was thinking to myself, wow, they're so fashionable.
Right?
Their mom must be super fashionable to dress them like that. They look like, they were wearing a non-children style
Like
outfit.
it's a
There's
very
no character.
grown style. You know, you pair it with you have a nice shirt with maybe a jacket and like some pants with like maybe a belt and like some nice shoes, and then you get their hair done nice. And so I'm like, man, that is not how it was when I was a kid. We just put on whatever, and then that's what we wore that day, and then choose our favorite shoes. But nowadays it comes to everything with styling, which again, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think kids these days dress amazing, and I wish I could have their fashion sense when I was their age. But you know, I learned that when I was an adult.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. It's I wouldn't me and my friends kind of made a joke when I started to be in when I graduated high school. We were like, the kids just like adults, and it's not like they're dressing inappropriately. It's more like they just dress grown. Something you don't figure out until you're an adult. So we're like, huh? We would guess their age. Yeah. And then they'll be like, oh, we think you're maybe like 18, 19, 20. Like, no, I'm actually 15, 16. I'm like, huh? Huh? What? Not only do you have like, I think the makeup too, especially for just makeup in general, it got younger. At least depending on the style of makeup that you choose. If you choose more of like a natural look, I think you're obviously going to look younger. But if you choose more of like a smoky eye or more, and you do more contouring, of course you're going to look older. So that's why, of course, if you wear makeup, then like you're going to look older. So I'm like, huh?
I noticed that children younger are putting on more makeup.
At an earlier age. I wasn't allowed to put on makeup until I was 16. Yeah, that's when I started to learn makeup. But even then, I was like, makeup's makeup. I don't need makeup. Da, 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 da. I went through that whole phase. But then once I graduated high school or my senior year, I started to do more, at least eyeliner, some foundation. But then university is when I actually started to pay attention to makeup, because, you know, I think it's fun. Makeup's really fun to do, and it's an art. It really is an art. So for everybody who can do so many different makeup styles, amazing. But yeah. What do you think? Do you like that they dress older, or wish that they still dressed as a kid?
I wish they would. I want kids to be kids.
The crazy clothes. The crazy mismatched clothes.
I like how when children dress up like super colorful. Because that's something they can do when they're kids. Wear colorful and character outfits.
I agree.
Whatever they put on, they're just so lovely, so adorable.
I think they still do that, even with like, I think babies to maybe from when they're a baby to I think maybe when they're 5, 6 is probably the cutoff when they stop doing those like neon crazy type clothes, because they're babies, they can wear whatever they want,
right?
But then maybe the parents just care more about styling nowadays and see cool clothes and like, that's so cute, I want to dress my baby up like that.
There are many.
So it could be with like the kids' decision. I was like, oh, I saw this on social media today. This is really cool. I want to wear something like this. It could be the kids' decision on styling, or it could be the parents. I think it just depends. But yeah, I agree. There's no crazy clothes anymore. There's no crazy clothes. no crazy t-shirts. No neon yellow or neon green things anymore.
How would you feel if you saw 11 or 12 years old girls wearing the same clothes that you wore on social media content?
I mean, of course, I think it depends on the style. I think if they're styled appropriately, I wouldn't care because they're just expressing, how they want to, dress. But I'd be like, do what you express yourself how you want. I think it's totally fine. I just was like, oh, that's not how I dress. Don't you think? Look at this. Don't you think this is cute? They'll be like, ew, no, that's so that's not styled right. I was like, oh, it's so like lame.
Yeah.
So apparently it's lame nowadays.
It's so hard because children are exposed to videos and short form clips nowadays so easily that you just get to see so many fashion trends and what's in and what other people are wearing. And you usually see older people on the clip. And you want to follow that.
I think there were one or two kids in my age group when I was a kid who's just really loved fashion. And I think that's totally, I think there's nothing wrong with that. There's some people who just really just want to look good, and then you have the people like me who when I just didn't care, and these days I still don't care. But with my job it's different. I have to be put together most of the time. I can't just walk out of my apartment in like sweats for what I'm doing today. I'm sorry. Okay, do not pretend this day didn't happen. Pretend I'm wearing nice jeans and a nice outfit. This day doesn't count, but this is my children's side coming out. I was like, oh, it's Monday. I just want to wear sweats, some nice sneakers. You see how my shoes look way better than my outfit? That's why.
You still made it work.
Thank you. But yeah, I think it just depends on the person and the child herself. I wouldn't mind, but I do also miss the children version. I think I'm kind of neutral.
And Kitty Girl 140 says, "That's true. In my era, we really didn't care about appearance fashion. But I remember in middle school, my mom would always give me any hairstyle, ponytails, and buns. I agree kids nowadays are fashionable. Some of them create new fashion styles, and they're so creative." Yeah.
Hair was I think we did somewhat care about hair, though. Hair and shoes, not too much, but like just a little bit.
Was there a hairstyle that you tried or wanted to try?
I really didn't start learning how to manage my curly hair until I was out of high school after I graduated. And my mom, obviously, it was a hard time for her. She didn't really know how to manage my hair either because she and I have different hair. And to style hair that you don't know, it was a learning experience for her. So I didn't have too many cute styles. I think for Sundays, to make me look nice, she would do a style like this. It's just a half up, half down ponytail. But most of the time I was in a very slick back ponytail. I love you, Mom. I know you did your best. But, I wish I had been able to know how to do my hair better. But nowadays, I know how to do my hair.
I loved ponytail ever since I was a child. Just to tie it up and make it real clean. That was my go-to style ever since.
Literally, I had the slick back. We get water, spray water, brush this, put it all up in a ponytail, and then let it go. And then throughout the day, my hair would get frizzy. Obviously, there was no product in it because we didn't know how to do product back then. Yeah. But and then it would get all frizzy. So you'd have a nice slick back with a frizz.
And King Linder TV says, kids today got it so good when it comes to fashion.
Yeah, I agree.
Absolutely.
I agree.
So fashionable.
So fashionable.
And were there any makeup looks that you wanted to go for, or was a trend in your days?
In high school, we loved eyeliner.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say smoky makeup, too.
And smoky. I think there's this trend nowadays with the 2016 makeup versus the 2026 makeup.
How different is it?
Oh, it's very different. It's like a full matte face. So it's not, glassy skin. So it's full matte with contour, bronzer, very, very thick eyebrows.
And that's the 2016
This
makeup.
is 2016 makeup with like the nice smoky eye with maybe some eyeliner and then the fake lashes. That is 2016 makeup.
I remember.
I think it was at the time. It was a very if you did it right, it looked really good. Just not my style. Not my style anymore. I never actually really got into 2016 makeup because at the time I didn't care for contour or anything. Simple was better, and that's what I live by now.
That's the good thing about our job, because we get to try out so many different styles, not just with fashion, but with makeup and hair.
Especially for like 활동, for music shows and like when we're promoting, I can try whatever makeup style I want, and I can go out because it's for a show. Obviously, sometimes depending on my day or whatever, maybe I'll do some eccentric makeup. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool to be able to do that. But I still like the nice, natural, glossy makeup.
Me too. Speaking of cool, let's take a listen to a really cool song.
Ooh.
Here's "Roll Up" by Blackswan.
Oh yay!
That was, of course, "Roll Up" by Blackswan.
Hey, rolling up, rolling up, rolling up, rolling up, rolling up, rolling up.
A little bit of a tongue twister. Rolling up, rolling up, rolling
Really?
up, rolling up, rolling up.
I remember Shreya had a hard time doing it in the studio, but she's got it nowadays.
All right, and we're joined by NVee of Blackswan to talk about the K-pop artist's life on I Feel You. And King Lindo TV says, okay, if kids going to dress like a growing up, we should dress like kids that's fair. The change position.
I'm okay. I don't like how I dressed back then. It's very, I looked homeless.
I remember wearing a lot of animation character dresses, like princess.
Okay, those are nice
outfits.
though. I liked those, the character shirts. Those are really, it's not a big thing anymore unless you pair it with something with your outfit. You always have to pair it with things nowadays. Every time I do outfits for a show or in general going out, I always have to be like, oh, I want to do this, I want to wear this. I have to pair it with something. I had to figure out how I can't just put it on and then wear whatever. I have to pair it with something now.
I don't like pairing and mix and matching.
When I was a
That's
kid,
the least fun part.
It's too much. It hurts my brain to pair it with fashion and how to pair things. So I'm like, back when I was a kid, mismatched socks was a big. I didn't care if I mismatched socks, but nowadays my socks have to be the same.
Yeah, same socks. All right, should we take a turn to, should we talk about mini Korean lesson today?
I would love to.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of fashion, we're going to listen to Style by Hearts to Hearts and pick up some expressions from the song's lyrics. Right. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. The song starts off with the line, 넌 왜 늘 튀는데? Have you heard of this expression before?
No, but I know non is you.
You, yeah.
Where is
왜?
why.
Yeah.
And then the
늘.
other ones, I
mic
do
fall
not know what the other ones mean.
We're going to focus on the mic is kind of making, yeah. Okay, is it good?
We are good. Okay.
So we're going to look at the expression 튀다.
Wait, I feel like I've heard
튀는데.
this one before.
Oh, yeah, you probably have it. It's a very, we use it very casually. 튀다 means to stand out
Okay.
or to attract attention. For example, 옷이 되게 튄다. Your outfit really stands out. Is it very 튀어? Is it standing out too much? 너무 튀어? Should I change it? Can use it. There are other meanings to it, but today we're going to just focus on one meaning, and we're going to stay close to the lyrics.
Okay.
For example, 그 색이 너무 튀어요. Oh, that color stands out too much.
Okay.
Or 너무 튀는 행동은 하지 말아요. Don't do anything that stands out too much. 너무 튀는 행동, 너무 튄다. Or do you think 이 신발 너무 튀어? Is my shoes too
much.
Yeah.
Does it fit?
Does it fit? Are these shoes an eyesore? 너무 튀어? Should I change it? So speaking of 튀어, do you prefer to be 튀어, to stand out, or to just blend in, to 묻히다, to 묻혀?
I think it depends on the day and the situation, but usually I just like to blend in. Yeah. But sometimes when I think I'm blending in, I'm actually blending out.
Then when do you prefer to 튀어?
For stages.
Stages.
For stages or work. Depending on the concept of everything. But in my day-to-day life, I don't really like to do too much.
You don't like to 튀어 too much. So what's the most 튀는 fashion item you have?
My shoes.
Shoes?
Yes. My shoes would be the most thing that stands out in my outfit.
You have some really good, really nice shoes.
Thank you. Thank you. It comes with my generation and my age. So yeah.
I remember asking you last week about where do you get your shoes? You always have such nice shoes. Well, if you ask me, obviously I want to blend it. I would like to 묻혀. I don't want to stand out in any way. I just want to just leave me alone.
Yeah. If you stand out too much, then I like attention, but I don't like being the center of attention. You know, but then again, my job is kind of like that, so it's hard sometimes. I'm like,
Right, you and I, we only want to 튀어 when we are on stage. Yeah.
Yeah.
But when we're off stage, we want to 묻혀.
Yeah, that's
to
why people
blend
say,
in.
"Oh, I thought you were an extrovert. You're so different when you're on stage." I'm like, "What? Yeah,
That's right.
yeah," because I'm so confident on stage, and then right when I get off stage, I'm like, "Yeah, say
Right.
hi."
What you see on stage with artists are just one persona.
Yeah,
of
that's
that
the
person.
persona of them. That's their like confident self working.
Yes, and what you see off stage may be very different.
That's their actual real personality.
So, do you kind of understand what 튀다 means?
Yes.
All right. So, shall we move on to the next expression?
Yes.
Next, we have the line low-key 그 자체. And we're going to look at the expression 그 자체 because we know what low-key means. low-key 그 자체. So, 그 자체 meaning itself.
Oh, okay.
Or something personified. 그
Okay.
자체. Something 그 자체. Should we take some examples? 너는 low-key 그 자체 같아. You're like low-key personified.
I see.
Or 강아지는 귀여움 그 자체 같아. Puppies are cuteness incarnate.
I see.
something 그 자체. Your favorite 김치찌개 완벽함 그 자체 같아.
Yeah,
김치찌개 is
exactly.
perfection itself. Or my favorite rock ballad group is Flower. Flower는 한국 락 발라드 그 자체야. Flower is Korean rock ballad itself.
Right.
Or when you see your favorite, your ideal crush. 그냥 완벽함 그 자체야. He is perfection
Okay.
itself.
Perfect. I like that.
Something 그 자체야. And in the song, they go with low-key 그 자체.
Low-key 그 자체.
Do you think you can make an example with 그 자체?
Other than the ones we just did, maybe especially more towards, this guy is perfect for me. Low-key
그 자체야.
그 자체.
완벽함 그 자체야. Perfection. Period.
Exactly.
Yes. And the next expression we have 그게 별나.
Okay, what is that?
So 별, not star.
Okay.
그게 별나. 별나다 means to be peculiar or quirky, eccentric, bizarre.
So me.
Oh, is it you?
I wouldn't say I'm bizarre, but I'm very peculiar and quirky.
저는 굉장히 별나요, you can say.
별나요?
별나요.
Oh.
I personally don't use this word that much. I guess I don't know many things that are 별나다. But some examples would be 넌 취향이 참 별나. You have a very peculiar taste.
Yep.
What kind of peculiar taste do you have?
There's so many things.
Because when I said peculiar taste, you said yup
yeah,
with so
that's
much
me.
confidence. So I was thinking, okay, it makes me curious. What kind of peculiar 별난 taste do you have?
There's so many different levels of my 별나 taste. So
I
it
couldn't
could
think
be
of anything.
It could
for
be my
myself.
book taste. I have a very peculiar book taste. I have a very peculiar food cravings. My personality can be very 별나 most of the time, especially when I'm not working. And you actually get to know me as a person. I'm a very
별난 person. Speaking of personality, you're right on point because you can say that somebody's 성격, personality is 별나다. So, 저는 성격이 좀 별나요. Would mean I have a rather eccentric personality.
Exactly.
별나다. It could refer to taste, personality, or hobby. 전 취미가 좀 별나요. My hobby's a bit bizarre.
I think my hobby is the one thing that I feel like is not bizarre. Because even though like my work or the hobbies that I like to do, like sometimes I like to just go do 노래방 or just sing or maybe like color, do art. I feel like that's the one part of me that I think is like normal.
You have a normal hobby.
That's my only thing that's normal. Everything else is very 별나요.
Can you tell us some things that are 별나 about you that our listeners can learn about you today?
I would say
What's 별나 about NVee?
once you get to know me and you can ask Shreya and my members this, I'm very random. So some days, especially if we live together, I'll just come up to you and just like, I guess I wouldn't say this is quirky, but this is quirky to me. I'll just come up to you and just like start messing with you or like, get on top of you and tickling you or just teasing you.
Wow.
So I guess that's kind of quirky, but I'm weird. I say weird things. What things I'm not gonna tell you because I'm very unfiltered. I'm very unfiltered when I'm not working. Trust me. You can ask any of my friends and be like, NVee, you can't say that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I'm very unfiltered.
And we love that side of you.
Yeah, I wish you could see that, but there's some things that I cannot say on air, unfortunately.
Not on air.
Not on air.
What about your members? Who has the most 별난 hobby? Since you don't have a 별난 hobby. Or a 별난 taste. Out of your members.
I don't think any of us really have a 별난
Could dyeing hair constantly to different styles, could that be
I guess that could be
hobby?
quirky. Yeah. That could be. Then I would say, and under that sense, maybe Gabby. Even though like she doesn't like dye her hair like a lot of the time, but she enjoys dyeing and like doing different styles and doing that with her hair. So I would say maybe Gabby if that's considered 별나. 별나요. So maybe Gabby.
All right. So today we took a look at three expressions. We saw 튀다, low-key 그 자체, and 그게 별나. So let's listen to the song and see if we can hear those expressions. So here is Style by Hearts to Hearts. That was Hearts to Hearts and their song Style. So did you catch the expressions?
No. Though I know the song though, but I didn't hear their expressions though. But I know that they said you're just my type. And I like your style.
Such a fun song. We were watching the music video as the song was coming up, and it was like going through a fashion magazine.
Right?
Very stylish.
Yeah. I like their songs. I like the songs that they've released so far. Very catchy, very... And
good
each
vibes.
of them, yeah, good vibes. And each of their songs that they've released is very different. I really like that.
There's something about this group that just makes you feel happy. It just brings the good vibes.
I agree.
Great, happy song. Although NVee didn't get to catch the expressions.
I'm sorry. I'm such a bad student.
We still learned 튀다.
And 별나.
별나다. Yes, and there was one more. 별나다, 튀다. And
at least I know if
그
someone...
자체.
Right.
Yeah.
If someone asks me what my 성격 is, I can be like, oh,
별나요.
very, very 별나요.
Uh-huh.
So that one, I think that one will stick.
Yes, that 별나요, that one word would explain a lot. So it's a good expression to keep in mind. All right, and it's already time to say goodbye. Oh, no. So have a wonderful week, and we will see you next Monday.
Hey.
We're going to say goodbye to NVee and also close the show with The Rose and their song You're Beautiful. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been Hyerim with producers Christina Seo and Kwon Chae-ryong and writer Liz. Have a wonderful day and see you tomorrow.
Bye.